Hi, everyone, and welcome to the weekly wellness. I am Tanya Ben Mansour, holistic healthcare practitioner, and today I would really love to discuss the everyday overdoses that we all do. Well, most of us, unless you're conscious of it, is garlic, onions, and sugar. Daily consumption, especially of the we'll start this and we'll discuss the garlic and onions, then we'll move to the sugar. Daily consumption of garlic and onion is actually quite detrimental to the nervous system. These are very powerful neurostimulants, and when the nervous system is constantly stimulated, it causes symptoms of being tired all the time, elevated blood pressure. It can, cause various circulatory issues. In men, it can result in impotence or contributing factor to it. Because if you look at an onion, it makes you cry when you cut it because these gases that come off of it, your body is like, whoa, that's harsh, get it away. It triggers the body's defense mechanism. Onions are not to be used every day in our food. They are extremely powerful medicine, antiviral as well as antibiotic. If you put it on your skin, just as well as garlic, they're skin irritants. So if you put them and rub them on your skin, it irritates your skin. So you think of what this is doing in daily consumption. And I'm not saying these things aren't healthy. They are, just boundless medications when used properly, but daily consumption, it is problematic. So, garlic is also a very powerful antibiotic as well as antiviral. And so I've been advising all of my patients with nervous conditions such as fibromyalgia, autoimmune disorders, and things of that nature to stop all consumption of these things for 2 weeks and then tell me how you feel. And I know this because I've studied it in natural medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, and they knew this, thousands of years ago, the Vedas. So, and it's, and culturally, these things are not consumed in other parts of the world like they are here, and you don't see as many problems. So if you find yourself hypersensitive to touch, if you have any sort of neurological condition or issue or hypersensitivity to pain, stop eating these things for 2 weeks and then mark how you feel. And then eat them when you're not feeling well, or eat them once a week is fine. But the daily consumption is what is, I believe, is causing so many issues. And the people I have recommended do this, they have remarked a result. They're less sensitive to pain, and they don't feel like their nervous system is constantly on fire. I know this because I myself have tested this with myself. And so I saw the dramatic turn in just my general well-being. I always feel relatively good. I take care of my vehicle, my mind, my spirit. But when I did cut these things out and only use them appropriately, I did notice a huge difference. And sugar is also the most addictive as well as most overdose drug on the market. Daily consumption, your brain has to have some carbohydrates to live, but especially in the West, we tend to eat some sort of sugar, and that I'm including carbohydrate in this because it translates to sugar in the body. So we eat this in breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we eat the carby snacks and things like that. And if you go off of sugar, like someone were going on to a ketogenic diet, you'll probably experience flu-like symptoms because your body will literally go through a drug withdrawal stage. And so cutting out the daily consumption of sugar, except for some sort of healthy grain carbohydrate or fruit carbohydrate that your brain needs to function, if you can cut these 3 things out, and you'll notice a huge difference. You won't get sick as often because when you're constantly ingesting a neurostimulant, your nervous system it's like muscle confusion for the nervous system. It's hot, it's cold, it's amplified, it's dead, it's always this back and forth of the constant stimulation, and then the nervous system wants to rest. And so it causes a lot of internal conflict. And when you start causing conflict in the central nervous system or the autonomic nervous systems, then you open the door to all sorts of chronic conditions, mental and physical. So even people that are suffering from bipolar disorders or mania, cutting out these neurostimulants from your diet will help you not feel so tired and help you also to feel calmer. And you know, it sounds like it's so simple, but these are very powerful medicines that the average Western consumer intakes daily, and they are just not meant for daily consumption. So minimize the sugar, only use onions and garlic appropriately, and cut it all out for 2 weeks. And then at 2 weeks, I would love to hear how you feel, because you're going to feel amazing. I wouldn't get here and spend my time to give you free information that isn't going to help you. So it's such a simple thing, but these simple things are where we unlock our limitless potential. So that lies within simplicity. And when we cut away the complication of our diets, of our living, of our treatment of ourselves, and we can minimize and find the things that work, you know, then it's much better. But as far as, you know, the common question when I bring this to people is, oh, well, I like my food to taste good. You can make your food taste wonderful. Onion substitute. You could substitute that with leeks or bok choy or a celery. I don't like celery personally. I like it cooked in things, but raw is just, it's like thread, eating some thread. I don't enjoy it, and that's fine. But yeah, I enjoy it cooked in things. But if you cook things with that, it is a great onion substitute. And garlic, there really is no substitute for that. But once you go without it for a while, you realize how your taste buds were overstimulated, and then you will begin to taste food as it is and enjoy it. You know, not everything has to just have all of this flavoring on it all the time. You know, like at home, I enjoy making a curry, but when I make a curry, I usually make it very light. You know, I'm cooking for my children who don't like a lot of spicy food, so I make it very mild. And it's not something that I do a lot because of all of the medicinal herbs that are in it. I don't want to consume those or give them to my children daily. So there is your Woden's Day and wellness for the week. I hope that it serves you well. I know that it seems like, oh, she doesn't want us to have anything good. No, I do. I want you to have all of the wonderful things, but all of the wonderful things without the bad side effects. And the key to that is in moderation of living and thought and everything else. So I bid you guys adieu, namaste, and gratitude, and much love. And I will see you next week.